Hey yo, it's Hip Hop DJ DjDternal88. What's going on, y'all? Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe, and hit the subscribe so when I drop a video, you get notified. All right, so we doing the top 50 hip hop debut albums of all time, and debut albums is hip hop artists' first albums, meaning like when they got their deal, put their first album out, their first official albums, not their mixtapes, their albums. You know what I'm saying? And this don't mean I like these rappers the most, like in this order. This just means these are my favorite 50 debut albums of all time, or what I think are the best debut hip-hop albums of all time. I'm going to give y'all a couple honorable mentions, and we're going to get right into it. First honorable mention, Rick Ross, Port of Miami. Lauryn Hill, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Joel Santana, From Me to You. Young Buck, Straight Outta Cashville, and Styles P, A Gangster and a Gentleman. Now, let's get into the top 50 debut hip-hop albums of all time by DjDternal88, y'all. Let's get it. Number 50, Cardi B, Invasion of Privacy. Number 49, ESTG, I Never Felt None. Yo, that's banger right there. Number 48, Trina, Baddest Bitch. Number 47, Obi Trice, Cheers. Number 46, Conway the Machine, From a King to a God. Number 45, Fabulous, Ghetto Fab. Number 44, Foxy Brown, Il Nana. Number 43, Chief Keef, Finally Rich. 42, Sean Price, rest in peace. Sean Price at 42 with Monkey Bars. Number 41, KRS-One, Boogie Down Productions, Criminal Minded. Number 40, Benny the Butcher, Taina Talk 3. Number 39, Method Man, Tikal. 38, Lloyd Banks, Hunger for More. Number 37, Eve, with Rough Riders First Lady. 36, J. Cole, Cold World, The Sideline Story. 35, Clips, Lord Willin'. 34, AZ, Do or Die. With the classic track on it, Sugar Hill, one of the greatest hip-hop songs of all time. Shout out to AZ. Number 33, Ghostface Killer with Iron Man. All That I Got Is You, one of the greatest hip-hop songs of all time with many more bangers on there. Number 32, Ludacris, Back for the First Time with Fantasy. Bunch of bangers on there, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ludacris. Number 31, King Von, Rest in Peace. Number 31, King Von, Welcome to O Block. Welcome to O Block, one of the biggest drill albums of all time. Salute. Number 30, LL Cool J with Radio. And you remember the Get Rich or Die Trying movie where it's starting out and he's like, I can't live without my radio. That's LL Cool J shit, you know what I mean? Number 30, LL Cool J Radio. Number 29, Cannabis with Can I Bust. Classic album with a classic battle record, second round KO, and many more on there. I Honor You, just mad classics on there. Shout out to Cannabis. Number 28, Missy Elliott with Super Duper Fly with the classic song I Can't Stay in the Rain, produced by Timberland. Salute. She's a trendsetter. Number 27, Rest in Peace, Big Pun with Capital Punishment coming in at number 27. Number 26, Eric B. and Rakim, Paid in Full. Started a certain type of hip-hop with that, you know what I'm saying? With Cool G Rap, you know what I'm saying? Like Rakim, they started the hip-hop that Nas took to another level, you know what I'm saying? But number 26, Eric B. and Rakim with Paid in Full. All right, y'all, we down to the top 25 debut hip-hop albums of all time by DjDternal88, y'all. Let's get it. Number 25, Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City. Classic album with bangers on it. like the swimming pools, Poetic Justice. There was a bunch of bangers on that joint. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar, man. 24, we got Slick Rick, The Great Adventures of Slick Rick. And this is where Nas and a lot of people, Snoop Dogg, a lot of people get their flow from. I ain't gonna lie to you. Slick Rick, legend in the game. Number 23, Jadakiss with Kiss the Game Goodbye. With Knock Yourself Out, and the joint where they said so much coke they got weigh it that they weigh my coke with the same scale they weigh the whales with. Yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Jadakiss, definitely one of the GOATs. 23, Jadakiss, Kiss the Game Goodbye. 22, Drake, Thank Me Later. Many bangers on there. Shout out to Drake. Classic joint, Fireworks, to set the album off with Alicia Keys. You know what I'm saying? And he's got a lot of bangers on there. With features from Jeezy, Jay-Z, all kinds of people, you know? Shout out to Drake. 21, Meek Mill, Dreams and Nightmares. With the classic intro, Dreams and Nightmares, that still rings off to this day. He got a song on there with Nas and Rick Ross. What's that shit called? I forget, but that shit is a classic, man. I ain't gonna lie. The whole album banging. Big Sean, Burn, all that shit on there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Meek Mill. Number 20. We in the top 20, y'all. 20. Nicki Minaj with Pink Friday. One of the dopest female rappers of all time, and this album is iconic. Shout out to Nicki Minaj. Number 19. We got Nelly with Country Grammar, y'all. With hits like Country Grammar. If you want to go and take a ride with me, that joint right there, you know what I'm saying? Nelly was on his shit back in the day. He's got a lot of classic songs. 19, Nelly, Country Grammar. Number 18, NWA, Straight Outta Compton, with Fuck the Police, Straight Outta Compton. Mad bangers on that joint, I ain't gonna lie. And then that other joint, Woke Up Quick at About Noon. That shit was classic, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to NWA, rest in peace, Eazy-E. Then we got number 17, Nipsey Hussle with Victory Lap. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. The marathon goes on. The marathon continues. You know what I'm saying? Victory Lap is a classic album. Every song on there is pretty much good to me. Shout out to Nipsey. Rest in peace. Number 16 with the Purple Tape. Raekwon, Only Built for Cuban Links. One of the hardest NYC albums of all time. And in my opinion, one of the hardest Wu-Tang albums, if not the hardest of all time. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Raekwon. Then we got number 15, Eminem, the Slim Shady LP. Wait, the Slim Shady LP is a classic joint right there. I ain't gonna lie. From start to finish, I bought that shit at the Wall back in the day. I don't know if any of y'all as old as me remember the Wall and the Galleria Mall. That's where I bought that shit at. You know what I'm saying? Number 14, Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt. The Blueprint to the Hustlers, for the Hustlers. You know what I'm saying? Just a classic lyrical album. All about getting them some money. This is how Jay-Z became who he is today with Reasonable Doubt, man. If you never heard it, make sure you go check it out. Number 13, Jeezy with Thug Motivation 101. Jeezy was going crazy at this time. And I gotta say, man, definitely one of my favorite rappers from the South. Shout out to Jeezy. Number 12, The Game, the documentary. The documentary was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. From start to finish, there's no skips on the documentary at all. Every single song from How We Do to, Dreams. There was just so many classics on that shit. They're all bangers. Like, every song on the documentary is a classic. Number 12 is a stretch. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to The Game. Changed the West Coast. Number 11, Kanye West, The College Dropout. The College Dropout is Kanye's best album without any doubt in my mind. One of my favorite albums. Salute to Ye. Number 10, Outkast with Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Outkast, man. They was doing it big back in the day. Coming in at number 10. Number 9, Mace with Harlem World. Harlem World, one of my favorite albums of all time. Like I say, from start to finish, classic all the way through. Got the DMX features on there. 8-Ball and MGJG on that shit. That shit's a classic. Mace made a Harlem World classic for real. Number 8, DMX. It's Dark and Hell is Hot. Get at me, dog. DMX, the dog, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Number 8, DMX. It's Dark and Hell is Hot. I'm Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. 2 classic, timeless albums that you put on and bang to this day. Number 7, Dr. Dre, The Chronic, the West Coast Anthem album, y'all. Dr. Dre started, I don't want to say he started it, but to me, it looked like he started gangster rap in the West Coast. Like he's the man from that shit. He started that shit. The Chronic is a classic album. Number 6, Lil' Kim, Hardcore. Best female rap album of all time, if you ask me. Start to finish, classic, all the way through. Lil' Kim, number 6, Hardcore. We down to the top 5. Number 5, Rest in Peace, Notorious B.I.G. with Ready to Die. With classics like Juicy. Oh my God, Juicy's one of the greatest songs of all time. And then he had the joint on there with Method Man, The What. Just so many classics. Start to finish, Biggie, Ready to Die, classic album. Number 4, Wu-Tang Clan, Enter the Wu, 36 Chambers. With Cash Rules Everything Around Me. Cream, Get the Money. One of the greatest hip-hop songs of all time. Wu-Tang, classic album. Enter the Wu, 36 Chambers, number 4. Number 3, Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style. Snoop Dogg's greatest album ever, for sure. One of the greatest hip-hop albums of all time. Number 3, Doggy Style. Go check that shit out. Lottie Dottie on there. Y'all know what I'm talking about when I say he uses Slick Rick's flow. You know what I'm saying? And it's no disrespect. It's just keeping it 100. And then number 2, we got Nas with Illmatic. Probably the greatest bar-for-bar hip-hop album of all time. You know what I'm saying? Especially debut album. Nas took the hip-hop game by storm with this album. One of the GOATs, Nas. Number 2, Illmatic. Number 1, in my personal opinion and what I think overall impact and just great fucking albums, the number 1 debut hip-hop album of all time, 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. And that's just facts, man. 2003 took over the world. When In the Club came out, and then PIMP, he had hit after hit on that joint, man. He didn't miss. Start to finish, you could still listen to that album. Start to finish, 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. The number 1 debut hip-hop album of all time, without a doubt. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. Follow me on IG, and we out.